Hello agents, welcome back to the headquarters. My name is Brakielski and today I'm going to talk about 12 hopes I have for NINJAGO 2023. Before getting into today's video, I would like to say happy birthday NINJAGO and I hope you can grow stronger than ever. As usual, please give me a thumbs up under this video, it will mean a lot to me. If you are new to here, please hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell below for following more videos and news coming up on this channel. And without further ado, let's get right into it. The first hope I have is, please, don't make the ninja leave. I think you agents may have heard the news that new ninja are going to be introduced in the upcoming seasons, right? It's actually fine by me if there is a need of having new main characters introduced in the show. I mean, after all, the writers need story potentials from the main characters. And considering most of the background stories of the ninja are being covered or partially covered in the past seasons, Saints in Rise of Snakes and Rise of the Green Ninja, Jace in Skybound, Kai and Neas in Hands of Time, Lloyd's in Sons of Garmadon and Hunted, as well as Cole's in Master of the Mountain, it is not surprising to see new main characters are being added to the show to tell the stories. However, I don't think it is the right time for our ninja to leave, especially when there are more questions we have for the background of the ninja. For example, where are Jace's birth parents? What are the last names of Kai, Nia, and Cole? How did the elemental power of ice got passed down to Saint when he's a robot? And much more. It is really not the right time for a ninja to say goodbye. However, on the other hand, there is not much can be explored in terms of character development of the ninja since they have been the main characters for at least 8 years. Thus, I would say it would be a good time to introduce new characters to the show without making the ninja leave. Dragons, dragons, dragons. One of the features I love about NINJAGO is dragons. Dragons have been playing a huge role in the show ever since the pilots, and we have not seen them for years. I mean, yes, we have seen them, but not exactly. I mean, we only get to see them in a glimpse, or maybe in a few scenes. What I'm trying to say is, we need to see more dragons. We need to see more scenes which the ninja fly in the sky riding dragons, or even so, elemental dragons. I mean, elemental dragons is one of the things that seems to be forgotten over the past few years. I think it is important for the writers to show us, the fans, or the audience that they have not forgotten that option yet. There are scenarios in the seasons over the past years which I think it is more suitable to use the elemental dragons when the ninja are using other strategies. And also, we need more dragon sets. If there are no dragons involved, dragon sets will not be made. And who would not buy a dragon set? We need more dragons. Thirdly, air jutsu. Same goes with dragons, air jutsu is also one of the things the writer seems to be forgotten about. Air jutsu is actually a pretty cool concept when you put it in the show. There are still a lot that has yet to be discovered in the show. It is a pity the concept itself isn't being developed, especially after the events happening in Day of the Departed the Special and Way of the Departed novel. I do think air jutsu can be a pretty cool concept to explore the relationship of Wu, Garmadon, and Yang because there is no interaction with Yang and anyone who knows about spinjutsu. And still, Yang somehow not only knows about spinjutsu, but also using spinjutsu as a foundation to develop air jutsu. I think this concept itself got a huge potential to be explored in the future. Skylar. This topic, Skylar being in the ninja team, has been discussed in the fandom of Ninja for quite a long time. I personally hope Skylar can be in the team because 1. Her elemental power is powerful and can be useful when partnering up with other ninja in the team, and 2. She got a pretty dark background story which holds a lot of story potentials to be explored in the show. I mean, her father is a cultist enthusiast and her mother is missing somewhere out there. Why is her mother missing? Why does her father become a cultist? There are so many questions in her background and it provides a lot of potentials to the show itself. I don't think there is a reason of why she should not become an official member of the show. Elemental powers? I know, we have been seeing elemental powers in the show over the past seasons, but the reason I hope the elemental powers to be back in the show is because the ninja gave them up in Crystallized. I know it's a no-brainer, but I really hope the elemental powers can be back to our ninja. Not the new ninja, but our ninja. Elemental powers is one of the things that shape the personality and the character development of the ninja. With no elemental powers, the characters of the ninja would not be as good as they were. Like the elemental powers, the old personalities of the ninja should be back as well. I don't know about you agents, but I think the personalities of the ninja over the recent seasons are kinda up, which means I feel like the ninja are not the same as what I have known them for. Take Kai for instance. Kai is known for his fiery personality and hot-tempered, and yet this isn't shown over the recent seasons, including Seabound, Master of the Mountains, and The Island. I really hope the new writers of the show can really fix this. Continue the discussion of elemental powers. I think the concept of true potentials should be put in the show again, considering the ninja has given up their elemental powers and the possibility of them retrieving the elemental powers back. The concept of true potential has not been discussed ever since Hunted, and it is one of the concepts that build the foundation of NINJAGO in the first place. With the situation the ninja has now, it is possible the concept can be brought back to the show. I don't think a lot of fans have noticed this, but it seems that there is a pattern on the partnering and grouping of the ninja. Like, it has always been Kai and Sane, and then Jay and Cole, and Lloyd with Nia in terms of actions and missions. I mean, I would like to see more different combinations of the ninja. Let's say seeing Lloyd and Cole as a partner in missions, or Kai and Nia, or maybe Sane and Jay. What I'm trying to say is try a bit more different combinations. It doesn't have to be something with chemistry, but the least we can see is the closeness of the relationships of the ninja are the same instead of seeing some of them are closer to another and not closer with the others. Klaus is one of the sidekick villains who I think got a huge potential to be the main villain of the season. Klaus is so far the only one knows about dark magic, and this sorcery is something that deserves to be discussed about. Having Klaus as the main villain can help us further digging into the concept of dark magic. And besides, Klaus is a vital and a responsible character to the events happening in Skybound. With the ending of Skybound, it is possible for all Klaus, Nauticon, and the Sky Pirates to be returned in the future seasons. Having enjoyed the show in the format of 11 minutes or 22 minutes has always been a hot topic ever since the change from Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjutsu. With the performance of Crystallize, it has me wondering, would the season be better if it is presented under the 22 minutes format? In that way, the content of the stories presented in the seasons can be richer. I don't think I'm talking about this on behalf of myself, but also all the NINJAGO fans out there. We need more cool designs. I mean, after what we have received in Crystallize, better and more creative set designs can be designed, and which means the designers in LEGO can actually design sets that can surprise us. So why not keep it that way? As a designer myself, the first step of designing something is to be bold and creative. If we are not bold enough, then how can we be confident of the things we have designed? So, to the designers in LEGO, please be bold and creative. And the last hope I have for the show is to have better advertising strategies for the show. I would say it is a pity Crystallize ended up in this way because of the poor planning of advertisement. As the ending of the chapter era of the show, the performance of Crystallize this season didn't meet the hype we have for the show, and it should be something bigger and better, like the ones we have for the 10th anniversary of the show. In order to have a good beginning for the upcoming era, better advertising strategies should be used, and I hope LEGO can learn from this. After all, NINJAGO is an evergreen theme now. So what do you think? What are your hopes about NINJAGO this year? Are you excited for NINJAGO this year? Comment down below. If you have any ideas, suggestions, or problems to make, you can contact me with email, Twitter, Instagram, or simply comment down below. And see you later, alligator.